I'm going to show you today how I bullet journal. I've been bullet journaling since the last month and I loved it. My design for the bullet journal is incredibly minimal. I know there are many who make the most beautiful bullet journal spreads and I envy their artistic abilities. But for me, bullet journaling is a bit more about pouring and organizing my thoughts. So this is my method of bullet journaling. You can customize it however you like. So let's get journaling. I'm starting the journal with a key. Split this page into columns of 3. So now I'm going to show you what some symbols mean. This system comes from Ryder Carroll, who is the creator of the whole bullet journal method. A dot indicates a task. Now, if you put an X over the dot, it indicates the task is completed. An arrow towards the right means the task is being moved to a following day. When you cross something out, it means it's cancelled. A dash is when it's something you need to note, like a birthday or any other important event. And a star means something important. Next, let's create a year at a glance. For this section, let's split each page into 2 columns. At the top of each page goes a calendar, Jan to December, Monday to Sunday. Here is where you can put birthdays, anniversaries, upcoming events, festivals we celebrate, holidays or any other such events that's happening in the future. Put it in here so that you don't forget. Now we can move on to the books I'm gonna read this year. I have a few already suggested books by my sister and friends and a few I might get to know somewhere in the mid of the year. So as I complete, I'll track them down in this section. Now we are moving on to the month at a glance. So let's create January. Count and divide the boxes. Write Monday to Sunday along the top and then write the dates into each square. Now we can note down due dates for our assignments, projects, tests, exams, etc. Next comes goals for the month. Here we plan and set up goals. Let's keep it minimal and interesting and not set things which are difficult at start. We can set goals like I'm going to be more active, more outdoors, I'll make healthier choices in my food, eat traditional, seasonal and local fruits, let's work more on our game, etc. The page next to that is gratitudes. By doing this day to day, we appreciate the little things a bit more. When we take time to write gratitude, it humbles you down and brings you back down to earth. If I write 1 gratitude every day and by the end of the month my page will be full. And if I am having a bad day, it's a nice thing to refer to. Now it's the week at a glance. Again, divide each page into columns of 3 and name the days Monday to Saturday, Sunday on the same column. I just planned my day the previous night and what has to be done the next day. I use the bottom column to write 3 top priority items first and then the smaller tasks. And as I go through the day, I X things off when finished and if I didn't, I go ahead and put a right arrow to it and carry it over to the next day or the following days. We can just add quotes in between these pages to keep it interesting. I wanted to track my mood and so created this page. I made a key of colors for so happy, happy, not so happy and sad. It's fun to track this. I've drawn a fairy light design on this page and will try to light it by being happy all through the month. You can add a habit tracker too. So now let's summarize. First, I've done the key. Then comes the year at a glance, which is spread out on 6 pages. Then comes the books I've read for the year. After that comes the month at a glance. Next, moving on to the goals and gratitudes. Following up with the week at a glance. And finally, I move on to the optional mood and habit tracker. One thing I can recommend is that in the beginning, keep it simple and minimal so that you keep up with bullet journaling. Someone said that track the past, order the present, and design the future. The Bujo method. It's really refreshing to keep away from the Wi-Fi and the internet and get some me time. It's just been a week since the new year has begun. So it's okay if you start the bullet journaling now and you can have this month as your trial month and next month can be a fresh start. Hope you had a lovely start. Thanks a lot. Siblings signing off.